Count us in. Be pro.
Looks
Yeah. That could just be our monitor.
Good morning. Aloha kakahiaka. Welcome to our third day of the 2017 Dahui BackDoor Shootout in memory of Duke Kahanamoku. I'm Rocky Cannon with Kaipo Guerrero. Day number 3, Kaipo, and round number 4.
Day number 3, round number 4, and the surf looks good, Rocky, right? We talked about it. The bottom changing, some sand getting swept off, and it looks like we're going to have some really good pipeline today. Glimpses of backdoor probably, and so we're set and we're stoked.
Yeah, we should see a little bit of backdoor opening up, like you said, with a little bit of tapering off of the swell. Peaked overnight and saw some epic rides already this morning during the warm-up sesh. We had to tell Eli Olsen, "Oh, bro, no way some, cuz, no way some." He had a sick one this morning, but really good waves today.
Yeah, well, the warm-up session was any indicator. We're going to see a lot of double-digit scores today. Again, the Hui Backdoor Shootout, we're operating on a scale of 1 to 12, so we can see some 10s today, 11s, and maybe that majestic 12 come out.
Well, it was Ryan Hipwood who got the highest score so far of the event, an 11.5, but he's got a very small backup score, so he's kind of down in the number 10, 11 spot. It's Jamie O'Brien, a usual suspect here at Bonsai Pipeline that is in the lead currently, and he's got, I believe, a 10.5 or I think an 11-point ride and backing it up with a 9.33, so he's up top. And we've got Seth Moniz in the mix up there. Tyler Newton has been getting a really good wave virtually every heat. And so he's been on fire, and he's currently in second place in the standings as we are into round 4.
That's right. And here we go with our view of somebody's head.
Some po'o cam.
And there's the ocean, and there's pipeline. And we're going to lock in on surfers soon. There's our 4 surfers. What's the first team in the water today, Rocky?
We're going to have to use our amazing surfer identity skills when we have a chance.
We're going to have to be maka'ala. We're going to have to be aware and use our our eyes to just, because somebody can give us information.
So there's Kaileni.
There you go.
So there's Team Dahui Wax out there. And that's Tom Doslin, Kaileni, Koa Smith, and Ryan Hipwood, who's got that big score of an 11.5. We'll see if he can get something to back it up, because he's looking good with that big score. Kaileni, our stand-up paddle world champion in racing and in surfing.
Yeah.
We're getting our first glimpse of Kai on a traditional shortboard. And, we talked about his abilities in kite surfing, windsurfing, stand-up paddle at Jaws, prone paddle at Jaws, and big waves. I've seen that guy just rip apart 2 to 4 foot waves on a shortboard, like he could be qualifying for the World Tour on the WSL. So he's got skill all around, and we're seeing him here at Pipe.
Yeah, Kaileni, and then, he's really inspired a lot of people with his new adventures on the foil board, getting the foil out there. But public service announcement number 1 for this morning.
Yes.
If you're going to foil, do it out to sea, away from everybody else. We're not mad at you or the foil. We just don't want you guys near us.
To cut somebody in half.
That's right.
Also joining Kaileni out there is Tom Doslin. And he's a surfer for Volcom, which we'd like to thank the Volcom House for once again providing us with the 3rd story perch here. Tom is a former Pipe Pro champion, so look for him to do some good things. Koa Smith, always a charger, rights, lefts, it doesn't matter. That Kauai boy is on the rise.
Yeah, Koa Smith. We've seen him get some of the longest tube time ever recorded all the way over on the other side of the world in Namibia, Skeleton Bay.
Yeah.
And he spent like, I don't know, a whole lunch break in a barrel there. Just so many sections.
Yeah. That was an amazing thing to see, and it's documented. You can check it out.
Yep.
If you got your computer right now, if you're watching on immersedtv.com or watermanleague.com.
There's some of our heroes right there. Hawaiian Water Patrol.
Cliff Botello.
And this guy.
Captain Cliff.
Captain Cliff right there. That guy, yeah, two-time grab of the year. We saw 2 years ago at the Pipe Masters, him grab Aritz Aranburu,
Yep.
save Aritz. And then yesterday,
On the sand.
saved a toddler. That it was a bad situation, and Cliff just scooped that kid up.
Yeah, that was one of the high surges that we saw coming up the beach. A couple of incidences at the end of day yesterday, including that one with the young babies and kids that were on the beach, and some unaware parents were venturing far too close to the rising surf. And luckily, Cliff was right there to help out. And we also want to send our prayers. We'll say it in a moment as we watch our surfer in this heat, Koa Smith, gets a little standing, stylish pipeline barrel. But Kalani Chapman,
That's right.
had a bad wipeout yesterday, knocked unconscious by his board, saved initially by Seth Moniz, and then assisted by Hawaiian Water Patrol, City and County Lifeguards, able to actually bring Kalani back. He was unconscious, not breathing. And so our prayers and good thoughts go with Kalani Chapman on his road to recovery from a second reef bomb yesterday.
Yeah, that was right at the end of the day. Second reef rolled in to big old double up section. So like Rocky said, prayers, positive mana, all heading out to Kalani Chapman on his recovery. And I'm going to tell you, this guy's tough as nails, Kalani is. And we saw the board after it hit him in the head, and the nose got broke off. Probably a 3-inch thick beak nose on an 8-foot board, 1/4-inch stringer, guaranteed 6-ounce glass job.
Yeah, at least.
At least. And yeah, it broken off.
Yeah,
near the head.
and it hit him right in the back of the head here. Seth Moniz this morning was saying it was a pretty good-sized puka, or a hole that was in Kalani Boy's head that from the board, knocked unconscious immediately, took in a lot of water, so they're still draining the water out of him as we speak in the hospital. So please say prayers for Kalani Chapman.
Yeah, Kalani Boy, we love you, and we know you're going to be back, and we're all giving you some positive mana today and prayers.
So he was surfing in one of the Team Dahui Wax teams.
Yep.
And now that they're down one warrior, we have another warrior stepping in.
That's right.
And that'll be young Noah Mizuno, who will be in the event. And we'll have him coming up, joining Tori Meister, Nate Florence, and Eli Olsen for one of our Dahui Wax teams.
Yeah, look forward to seeing Noah. He's going to have a chance. He's no stranger to pipeline, one of the next generation of pipeline surfers. Talented kid. So it's going to be nice to see Noah out here in some, looks like cherry conditions, Rocky.
Yeah. It's super glassy as each morning has started. And I almost feel like it's been deja vu for the last 3 days. Just waking up to these epic conditions. Skill saws going bright and early. And the pipeline is firing. We had some backdoor on the first day. There's one of our non-competitors, I think, trying to sneak over at off the wall. And here we go, back to live action at pipe, grabbing the rail, tucking in. I believe that's Ryan Hippo.
Nice
trying
one.
to back up his 11.5. These guys will have about 6 or 7 rounds to get 2 big scores and try to climb up that leaderboard.
Yeah. So just with that wave, Ryan Hipwood, his low, if I recall correctly, was a 3.83. So I think he did better than that. So he should be going up the rankings just a little bit for the hard-charging Aussie. And is he the only Australian in the draw? I'm going to look and say, yes, he is. So representing the biggest island in the world, Australia.
It's a continent, correct. Yes.
You know, here I'll say, you know what, for real, Rocky. So I was with Luke Egan, down under, last week, and he swears it's the largest island in the world. So we're actually kind of battling because there's 2 schools of thought. I think when we were kids, we were taught that it was a continent, right?
Yeah.
And so the Aussies kind of remixed it. They want to claim the biggest island, and then so now they're claiming biggest island.
Oh, and they're like,
They're like, "Whoa, we
post
got-"
like island life and
t-shirts.
island style, trying to go all islander.
Yeah, you kind of go like continent life, continent style. Maybe it is a marketing thing. Huh?
Yeah.
That's okay. I'll give you guys 3 ois. Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi, oi. I want to say good morning and aloha kakahiaka to my lovely little baby girl who I just got a text that she's watching, Uluvehi.
Oh, Daddy's on TV.
Hi, look at this guy on TV, Tom Doslin. Oh, I saw that he wasn't going to make that. Did the little step off. But what a thick, gnarly pipe wave that was right there.
There's Daddy.
What's up? Hi.